I'm in conversation with Nadine Mercey, who has written this book, Deeper Souls, Less Shoes. It says here on the back, which I really like, that Nadine conducts readings for and directs healing energy to clients and other healers around the world. She's an inspiring presenter. She teaches about oneness, love, and balance, and the importance of laughter, which I think is important to everyone's life. We're going to get into that in more specifics, but Nadine, I need to ask you, because you were a very successful real estate agent, one of the top sellers in Canada. How did this shift even happen for you?
It wasn't something that I planned. It might have been pre-planned, I suppose, by another force, or I'm not sure how to put it. There was strange circumstances happening. I was doing 40 deals a month, if you can imagine, with 2 little kids, and going through a separation, a divorce at the time, and all of a sudden the deals started drying up, and I found I had illness in my middle section. The doctors didn't have answers to what it is that I needed to know, and I was definitely going through some different awareness to make me become aware to make changes, healthy changes in my life.
So you were feeling something not right within yourself and said, okay, I'm successful, I'm doing really well, I will potentially be on my own raising 2 children, but I'm going to give that all up because something's telling me I should do something else.
I didn't want to give it up. I thought I put my white suit on and enough makeup and hair gel to go into the office, but I physically didn't want to do it. I didn't understand why all of a sudden I was finding myself taking the plaques off the wall and tears falling down my face. I didn't know what I was going to do. That's all I knew. I sold real estate for 20 years, did very, very well, and I really didn't believe I was reaching my peak. It wasn't my plan, my destiny plan to leave real estate. It is something that just happened. The deals started drying up, and I was getting phone calls from people who were not feeling well, and secretaries were saying, you always get the sick people, you know, you always find the people that needed help. And so maybe the secretaries were speaking like prophets, giving me clues and signs to what it is that I needed to pay attention to. And then there were messages from my children that I ignored over the years, since my son Eric was 6 and Jackson, he was 4. And as they became older and being able to speak, he said, Mommy, you really don't sell real estate, you really help people. That's who you are.
So that's something. And children tell us a lot. And if we could pay attention to a lot of what the children say, we would probably learn more, because they're more open to it. We become far more closed in as we get older.
They have less fear, more love. They're more open to innate wisdom within themselves to raise vibration as little children too, and as animals and pets. People are changing and they're evolving, and certainly children are here. If they have a voice, we should certainly listen to them.
So what's been happening for you since you've put real estate aside and you've started on this journey of being an energy healer and showing people happiness and love and laughter in life?
It evolved from sitting in my living room here. One person after another would come for a session, and then they would volunteer and write back and send affirmation to me, knowing that this is the path that I should be on. And I've seen the simple headache to surgery ailments to chronic lymphomic cancer, pancreatic cancers, broken bones. There's different hundreds and hundreds of people that I've seen from my living room with needs, and so I always wanted to help people. And from it, a lady came to my home and said, Nadine, you should be teaching what you know. Half of what you do is psychology, and half of what it is that you do is energy work. You should teach. So it started, the book started it all, 8 years of writing. Then it got into different product lines, and then it got into listening to those that wanted to teach or learn what I wanted to teach, and that was healing.
And I'm going to stop you there, because I think to talk about what happens in these sessions is really key, but we're going to need more time for that. So we're going to hold that off for another day. But I thank you very much for letting us into your story and into your home. And we'll be back again with more with Nadine Mercey.
Thank you.
Thank you.